Quality garden tools, are they worth it? The reason I ask is we're going into peak pruning time. With spring just around the corner, well, in some places it's here, and beautiful warm weather, plants like these azaleas, once they've finished flowering, send out this amazing new growth. Now, if we give it a light trim, it will encourage it to bush up and look gorgeous. Don't be put off by a few dead leaves, spots and dropping leaves. This is typical cold damage, and in a mild, normal winter, nothing really to worry about. This foliage is never going to recover, and the best thing is to prune and feed with a complete fertiliser. If the hedges are looking a little uneven, as the weather warms up, it's time to grab a pair of snips and start pruning. And if you're the type of person who loves perfectly flat hedges, well, you can knock yourself out at this time of the year. Now the weather's warm, they'll shoot away beautifully in just a few weeks. Then you can go over and do it all again. But if the thought of pruning the whole garden is daunting, it's worth looking for a quality pair of pruners. I think of it as the same as riding a bike. The more comfortable and easier to pedal, the further you can go. Same goes for a pair of pruners. These are from the Mr. Fothergill's Dalek range, and they've been voted best value pruner. What I look for in a pair of pruners is versatility. It has to feel light and balanced in the hand, with no pressure when it's used repeatedly. You want to be confident the tool can handle the impact of cutting without worrying it's going to fall apart on you. And if you have no idea what the maximum size cut is for one of your tools, look on the packaging. It usually tells you. And if it doesn't, don't buy them because they're not going to last. Now, when I go to harvest my herbs, I'm always tempted to use my fingers. It's just a job I'm going to do quickly, but often it doesn't work and it's really hard. So always keep a pair of flower snips in your back pocket. These are fantastic. They're great if you lack wrist strength, they're light, and you can keep trimming for ages. The other point I look for in a quality pair of pruners is innovation. I love design features. In reality, I'm a bit of a gardening nerd. I love things that make gardening accessible and easy, and I'm always on the lookout for something new. A ratchet pruner takes just a little to get used to, but cuts are made in stages and reduces effort by about a third. You'll notice the difference in the long run. This model also has a curved blade that traps the branches so they don't slip out. For the left-handers amongst us, there's even a model that suits you. Now, it's complete with a locking catch that you can do with your thumb in one easy step. So there's a pruning tool for every job. And pruning is one of those jobs in spring that we tend to get a little bit daunted with. But if we can make it easy, we can keep doing it longer, and the result, a fantastic garden.